All right, welcome back to our database demo. In this video, we're going to implement this function here called readAll. And we're going to return a list of beautiful thing. And it will be then run through the demo. So let's first of all go see what we found earlier. ReadAll was a function that we made. And we're just going to copy the work there and then paste it into our database service. So right here in this section, database work, let's paste it in there. We've got an issue down at the bottom right away where we have an extra bracket. Let's get those right. So we're returning that, everyone, and we also have to add the throws declaration. Okay, so no errors in the code. We're ready to change the SQL statements now. So in the original design here, all we did was print out our list to the console. We'd like to modify that so it creates a list and returns it as a value down here called everyone. So this everyone list is initially blank, and we just need to add items to it. So let's go down and see what we've got here. In our SQL statement, this is pretty simple. We're just selecting everything from the table. We don't have to modify that. But we do have to modify what happens in the while loop. So we can leave the print statement in there, but more importantly, we have to return a list to everyone. So let's go everyone dot, and let's use the list function called add. Okay, so we need to declare a variable, and let's call it beautiful thing. And let's name it B. But down here in the loop, we're going to make a new one here. So B equals a new beautiful thing. And so you can see there's a red underline here. It's asking for us to add the arguments to match the constructor. So I'm going to click here. So it's expecting a number, and I don't know why it says password. Those should be just strings and another number. So the number that we're getting from our database is the ID value. So I'm going to take this value, we pull out of the database, that's the ID. The second thing is the thing title, so we'll copy that. That's the second parameter. The third one is the description, so I'm going to copy that. And the last one is the value that we assign to our thing that makes us happy, and instead of 0, we'll send that there and semicolon. Now we're going to add something to the list here, which is a new beautiful thing object, which is just simply the variable B. Now we're going to return a list of everyone to our demo. So B-list up here is assigned to just an empty list. We're going to reassign that, and we're going to tell it to create the B list is going to be equal to our database service. So then our database service is going to be given us, and I think it was, yes, it is read all. Okay, so we have ourselves a problem. So it looks like we have a little bit of a data typing problem here. Suggestions, change B-list to the array list. That sounds like the right one. Let's do that. And so now, instead of becoming a list of beautiful things, he's just an array. We're going to say he's a new array list of beautiful thing. And is that how it works? It looks like it's working now. Okay, so B-list is created, and then it's reassigned down here. So B-list now is a list of stuff. I want to be able to print it, so let's go B-list dot, and print all is no longer available. Oh, the data type doesn't exist anymore. So, and somewhere along the line, I think I have a print statement that'll do all of those. Let's go back and look at beautiful things. Pretty sure it was in there. Yeah, we're just going to pretty much copy this code. I'm going to copy all of these lines. So unfortunately, I don't have this function available anymore, so I'm just going to copy this and stick it into my demo. Let's paste it right there. And this is the B list. Okay. And let's see. We've got some other errors. Instead of showing us, we have to use the getter. So we have to get ID, and this one, get thing title. We're just going to go and replace those with get thing description. And let's see, we got one more, get rating. Okay, so that should be able to print out the list. Let's see what happens when we run it. We should be able to read the whole list, and there it is. So it is printing the list. So it's echoing this as it reads from the database, and then it prints it again down here in this loop that we just created. So the database service is now returning a list, and then we can print it externally. Okay, so that pretty much finishes the operations for read all. Got one more video left for update 1, and if you want to wait and see how I do it, stay tuned for the next video.